Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about starting a little late. Caught up a little bit, but we are here. And I have been wanting to do this for quite a long time. Um, but here we are. I just got the map loaded in. I got all the files ready. So all we should need to do today is just get the map actually set up. I just get the model. I'm just gonna get it set up real quick, and then we can start placing ramps down. And that should be all. That should be all for today. So just a nice quick start, jumping right into it. I already did all the. No, I say nasty firework. The nasty. This isn't that nasty. Um. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this set here. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? That is a good question. I actually don't. I have no idea. Okay, that does that. Okay. How far off is I think? Also, I apologize already if I'm not responding to chat. I do not actually have chat open right now. I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Not it. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, we are live on both Twitch and YouTube, which is gonna be less of a delay. Doesn't really matter for today, but just in case that's what y'all wanna do, go ahead over there. How much does it take to get that off? Okay, off. How's the gap looking? Not terrible. I do 4. I cannot even do 4-4. Oh. Ooh. Getting there. Almost. Do you really need to worry about the one out there, though? If you're driving all the way over there, then... Hey, who cares? Alrighty. So, I think that actually looks pretty good. I am using an older model of Atlanta Motor Speedway today. Just because, I don't have... There's not a newer one out. I do know that somebody is already making this map, so... I might not release this one publicly. It depends. Once I'll wait for the other guy to release his, and if his is better than his, then this one can become exclusive to my Discord server. So, alrighty, I think that looks good though. So we need to get. I am using the ramp pack. I'm not doing custom. I'm not that skilled yet, but I am getting a lot of frames. I believe the collision mesh on this is broken currently. Why, I don't know. I think you have to set it to that. Maybe. It didn't dip by frame, so I'm pretty sure it's not collidable. Does anybody has any ideas? You can help me. Florida man, welcome in, welcome in. Keep the brain rot to By the way, credits go to you because this is your stadium model. So, uh, yeah, I wouldn't be doing this if I hadn't made Atlanta before, so. Right. I need to get reference pictures. Alright, I put a thing in my Discord server. Doesn't look like anybody sent anything today. I put some in a couple other ones. Pick those up quick. Does not look like it. Okay. I'm once again on my own for finding reference pictures. Sorry if you guys can hear my keyboard. I'm working on. I'm trying to find noise canceling software. Just all of them seem to be paid, and I really don't want to pay for that. So, and I don't do this enough or make enough money of it, or make enough money. I actually don't make any money, but I don't make enough money to actually be buying that kind of stuff. So, let's think YouTube's gonna be our friend. So yeah, let me go pop on a video. And we shall see how this goes. Okay, there we go. Starting with day one. You guys are probably going to be able to hear that too. Actually, I don't think you guys can hear that. That's nice. Alrighty, so I am just going to be starting off with just making freestyle. I'm not a big racing person, so I'm looking for all the freestyle reference pictures I can get. If you guys have any, you can join my Discord and send them to me. I have a Discord server. If you follow me from Instagram, it's linked in my Instagram bio. I do not have it linked in my YouTube bio, I do not think. Or my Twitch. Alright, I think I have my Instagram linked in my Twitch. But, yeah, we're gonna see here. We're gonna see what we can get done today. I don't expect to be getting a lot, but there is a way to look at the... I wish there's a way to look at the entire layout, like, good. They're all... Because in the live stream, they only show close-ups and stuff. Didn't show anything in the beginning, did they? No. Okay. Mute that. So sponsor banners are also not going to be accurate, but at least you get the track. You know, it is what it is. So I don't know even where to start. I guess this map doesn't have the finish line marked on here. On the Speedway. I think it's right here though. Yeah, it makes sense. So this would be the finish line, so this would be right about where that big center bus stack was. If I can get a good view of that. Okay. So I need to make a pod here. Let's see. Go. There you go, ramp pack. Okay, so we do have an 8-pack. Guess we can start that because that's where my main reference is looking at right now. Okay. So for where's the there it is. Okay. Let's make this. Alright, how much room was there between... Okay, there is a decent bit because there's a big old chalk line coming right off with the Monster Jam logo. So I don't know, would that be too far? Okay, now we get to get rotation. I think that's pretty good for rotation. So it does need to be moved this way more. I can just grab that. Okay, that's nice. See, I'm learning as I go here. I'm still all very new to this, so comments are gonna be very, very useful today. Okay, now I did notice on here that I'm not seeing tires, so I might have to go get some tires for that. Not a big deal. Tire groove. These all look like textures, not objects. Good. All very new to this, so bollards, construction signs, guardrails. A lot of things that start with S. Okay. Hello there, Hudson. How you doing? Yes, it has been so long, and I have changed my content. I'm not gonna be doing any more Roblox streams. We have Instagram. You can go follow me on there. My monster truck content has taken off much better than anything ever did here on YouTube. So, I'm also streaming on Twitch as well right now. Actually, uh, I'm not gonna be doing probably any Roblox streams in the near future. But yeah. I mean, it's been a while. Anyways, back to what I was doing. I could throw cylinders and get it a different. They can find a. They have. Hey, chasing tracks. No worries, no worries. It is a tire texture thing. Tire. We got. I can rescale that, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Alright, see you, Hudson. We will just deal with this later. Now, we're just gonna make this. So that's the line. I think this could go over just there. So now let's go to... Actually, I want to get the other parts in, so... What's the mini flip? Okay, so that's... that, so yeah, we definitely want an 8-pack. What does this look like? Okay. Ramp base steep, that could be used. Okay. I think I could use that here. Where did it go? Okay, forgot it's one-sided texture. Okay, so now we need to manipulate this a little bit. Because I need this to be my part of my center pod here. You know what? I think we'll just do that with the terrain. We'll see what we can do. Let's just go ahead and get on the other side. Let's go with not a transfer jump. Not a curb top. Not a berm. We will need those later. Um, we can scale these, right? Yes, okay. This ought to do it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this down onto ground level. And we're gonna move this over here. So let's actually get this rotated correctly-ish. Okay, come on. Keeping in mind where that is. Don't want to lose my reference point there. Okay. This needs to move out this way some. We're gonna go ahead and get some terrain stuff done here. Terrain tools. Not what I meant to do. Line with mesh. Oh, that is a PC chugger. Holy man. Don't remember it being such a PC chugger before. Somebody probably knows why it's doing that. Me, I don't. I'm just gonna keep chugging my PC, because it's probably gonna lag the stream out of existence as well. It seems to actually not be dropping too many frames right now, so we're actually doing pretty good here. Okay, now let's get this 8-pack done over here. Oh, that was not what I meant to do over there. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and just hide the mesh. Ah, look at those. Two beautiful ramps. Well, that's one. Two. Looks pretty good. We gotta fix that back part. Actually, we don't need to fix that because ain't nobody gonna see it. Same with that one. But yeah, I actually think that looks pretty good actually so far. Now we need to mess with some more terrain tools here. Size needs to be nice and small. Okay, never mind. That is way, way, way too aggressive. We'll smooth this out in a second. Don't worry about it. Now what I meant to do there. Let's make this brush even smaller now. Let's just smooth that out a little bit. Guess again. Nope. Try not to dent the ground. Okay, wait a minute. Let me rethink this. Let's I flatten here. Oh jeez. That was too much. Yeah, I'm not one that uses this kind of stuff very much, so. Ooh, I do like this tool though. This tool looks like it's gonna be one of my new favorites. Speaking of being one of my new favorites. I did just accidentally delete that. That is now looking much better. Now let's just get the outside a nice smooth edge here. Oh, looks like we have a bot in the Twitch chat. Alrighty, well, I'll deal with that later. Gotta love bots. Just accidentally removed part of that ramp again. In fact, this also doesn't even look like anything with what I was trying to do. I need to, let's see. Let's just shave off. I need to shave, go through here. I need this flattened, please. Alrighty. I need to figure out how to get this to work. Alright, let's do that. Can I flatten this height? This is not working. You know what, we're just gonna go back, undo everything we've done, basically. And look at that progress. That was terrible progress anyways. Okay. What I need is... There's a way to rotate this. I wish there was. Maybe we deal with this part later. Eagle with the deagle. Hey, how you doing? No. We're gonna stop the terrain right now. We're just gonna get working back on just the ramps and stuff. We're gonna use another shallow ramp base here. I need a view of the back of that. Okay, actually, I can work from this side because I have a picture of it pulled up right now. Looks to be something along those lines. Let me scale this up a little bit. Those need to be the same level. I think it's a little shorter. Something like that. Then width-wise, it's about that big. Okay. I know we're going back to terrain tools, but trust me on this one. This is gonna lag out of the existence, but hang tight. This is not floating, is it? No, it isn't. Okay. Oh, no, okay, so how come this one doesn't lag out of existence, but the other two did? Oh, is it because the other one's pressure is so high? I don't know. That's actually really weird. Alright, just make sure we've gotten every bit of it. So we can go in there and hide this mesh. There we go. Now that looks good. Okay, now we need to blend these two together, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and do now. That was the wrong button. Okay. Let's go with the really smooth. Just blend these two together. Like that. Okay. Just easy does it. Nothing too crazy. There we go. And then what we're gonna do, pressure is gonna be set, size is gonna be small. We're just gonna come in here manually. We should make this a little bigger. There. Then we go with the really smooth again. And smooth that all out. Oh, it kind of worked. Let's try it again. That we're learning. The learning curve. Alright, that's level-ish. Oh, that is way too big. Okay. Okay. Maybe we cross that bridge when we get to it. What do you think? I think we'll just leave it like that for now. And then we'll see what happens. Alright. In the meantime, we need another ramp base. That is scale, that does not move. Down you go. Get it rotated around this way. It is in the ground, right? Yeah, enough at least for now. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna go with a little bit more angle that way. I'm gonna slide it in here. The tops of the ramp should basically be touching. Needs to be a little longer. Not that long. About that long. Definitely needs to be a little taller. And then let's do that. Fix that height. A little closer. height again. Alrighty. This is looking pretty good so far, I think. Alright, let's go back to terrain tools now. Align with mesh. Make sure it's bigger. Pressure all the way up. Not that big. Alrighty. I think that looks pretty good. Let's hide the mesh. Not bad. Alrighty. What if it these? Okay, no, not that. Let's just use this. I think make it smaller. Make it have a less softness. What does the softness do actually? I'm not sure. Oh, didn't do that. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Can I change my time of day up here? There we go. That way. Sun is shining in the correct parts. Alrighty. I think that's okay. Maybe. Yes, not sure what the softness does, but yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty nasty dent over here on this side. Let's see if we can patch that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Alrighty. That's done. There should be... That ramp is not aligned. How did it take me that long to notice that? Okay. And we can't flatten it either. Oh, great. Okay. I'm not sure how to use the terrain editor enough to know how to just absolutely remove it. Oh, the set height. except for when it stops working. Alright, can I get this one piece? Okay, got it. Alrighty, so now we know how that works. Also, what in the world is this doing out here? I should be out here. Okay, so now I need to make... Don't worry, once I get this main pod built, I am going to take one of the trucks out and try it on. See how it works. Alright, let's see. Up. Out a little bit. Can I get a view of this part here? Where they showed front of that. So it looks like it's actually a different type of ramp that they did for this. Like almost not even a ramp. Like half of a ramp kinda. Or no, it is a ramp, it's just a thin one. It seems to be rotated a little bit more this way. Move like that. Seems to be a little thinner than the others. Not really sure what's up with that, but yeah. Monster Jam did it, so. However odd they might seem, Monster Jam has their reasons. Okay. That's looking just about right there. Okay, so this is on the ground, okay. And then let's go terrain tools, align with mesh. Make sure the pressure's up. And size. While we're on the live stream, like, oh, I don't know how many people are actually watching. I got one person watching if you want to, oh, on YouTube, and then I have one person watching on Twitch. I want to hear some feedback if you guys have seen my stuff previously. If you're brand new, then you can give me feedback on what you're seeing here. But, I want to hear feedback about my channel, what you guys want to see more of, what you guys don't want to see more of. That is not right, but I should have seen that. But yeah, I want to see what you guys are thinking about my channel. Because you might notice I do not have a stream schedule because I am busy and I work off of whether I want to stream today or not. So if I want to stream today, I just post an announcement saying, hey, I'm gonna stream today. Probably why the views suffer, but you know, alright. I didn't even. This isn't even something I was planning on streaming at all. I just thought, hey, I want to work on this today. Wait, what? And why don't I just stream it as well? Maybe get some content out of it. So, okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, nice. I can, but it doesn't seem right. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get the rain in and see what happens. And I do plan on I am going to go ahead and just do this center pod today. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I want to go continue working on this or let someone else finish this. Hidden. It's looking good. I feel like that should be over more because it's not going to lie at that center jump. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to align this center jump properly. Just align this center jump here. Listen to music? Yeah, I am listening to music actually. You know the stream that the music you're hearing on the stream, I'm listening to it as well. So I don't want to listen to this music I actually well, I enjoy this, but I don't want to listen to music with lyrics or anything because I might just start bursting into song in the middle of the stream. Or I'll start whistling, which is even worse. But thanks for the info, Chasing Tracks. I just don't leave much room for other ramps. Where's the button? Stop. Okay, there we go. Think that looks good? What do you think? I need to fix this edge right here. But what are y'all thinking? Do we like this, or do we want you want to change it? I think there's perfect room for the bus in there. So let's just get, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in. Oh yeah, it's back to being a PC chugger now. Okay. I think that looks okay. Alright, let's get another one of these bad boys in here. Okay, let's get this one rotated. And it's the same height, isn't it? Yeah. You can see a little bit more rotation. And I'll probably be redoing this entire center pod again because that's how I work. You guys do go back and look up on my YouTube channel. If you go rewatch the building test track stream I did a long time ago in Roblox, you'll see why I am not good at building stuff, because I build it, I think it looks terrible, I delete the whole thing and rebuild it again. Now that stream is very old, I have made a lot more progress on that, but I have not worked on it in like 6 months. So, it is something you guys are interested in, maybe I'll bring it back, I don't know. Roblox, so it doesn't have really anything to do with my Instagram channel anymore, so. Let me, get this stretched out a little bit, there we go. Let's go ahead and get the terrain tools out. Get this built up. Okay. Hidden. Back into the terrain tool. Not decal rotator, terrain tools. Let's do flat or smooth here. There we go. Settle down. Okay. This one in. This should be the last ramp we'll have to deal with today. Pull this back some. Get a little smaller. The others as well. I've been streaming for an hour. My streams usually do last an hour, mainly because I do have other things to do. Also because I do get bored doing things very fast. That's not the case today. I'd love to keep working on this, but I have some other things to get done. Like recording more reels for Instagram. By the way, if you have not already, go check my Instagram page out. We just hit 500 followers. Way more subscribers than I'll ever get on here on YouTube. I way more followers than I'll ever get on Twitch either. So. Ready? Let's go do this now. Smooth. Perfect. Alright, what do you say we grab a monster truck and test this bad boy out? Let's see. Let's go grab Blue Thunder here. Actually, I'm gonna grab the World Finals tune because we're on Atlanta. Longer gear ratios. Alright, you got the controller going now. Alright, I don't see you guys getting any audio. Are you guys hearing anything? Okay. So, you guys just won't have audio for now. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah. Ooh, that jump actually feels pretty good. It does look a little small. Might not scale it properly here. I'm gonna test my theory if I go to the 8-pack over here. Yeah, that 8-pack is not quite big enough. I think it'll still function though. Not really. Close enough. I mean, that's one way to do it. Oh, a twist on it, you know? Wait a minute. Ah, it has collisions. Yes. Fixed it, okay. Whoopsie. But yes, the map now has collisions, which is nice. Oh yeah, you can do full-on sends on this sucker. There we go. Okay. Now, I like that. So, here's the thing. Those ramps are not scaled properly at all. I should have brought a monster truck out already and tried to test it. But, I'm gonna do another stream soon. I don't know when. Possibly this weekend or next week. And we will rebuild that properly with the proper scaling. And we can fix that for good, because and there's maximum send with maximum carnage. I was super focused on that. Blew out the rear steer, so it's not helping with the save. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, we will rebuild this properly to scale. It just needs to be a little bit bigger. And then we'll be good. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Tuning in. Yeah. Peace out.